Right, let's get started, shall we? Hello and welcome back to the Napoleon campaign. So, the entirety of last episode, we saw the assault on Munich by this Prussian army here, which was a huge siege of the Star Fort, which looks considerably smaller once you see it on the map here. Now, for those watching it back on YouTube, you will have noticed that pretty much the entire episode was the Star Fort battle. The Star Fort battle, as a defence, took a lot longer than I wanted it to, and that's a part of the mod and it's not something I can fix. So the plan going forwards is, if you're watching on the live stream, there's nothing I can do to speed up the Star Fort battles. They're just going to be what they're going to be. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm going to do my very best to edit the videos in such a way that Star Fort battles are their own video. And on the video title, it will say Star Fort Defense or Siege Defense. That's your cue to know it's a Star Fort battle. That's the only thing in that video, and if you don't enjoy watching them, then just feel free to skip it completely and go ahead into the next one. I'd rather that I cut it up that way so that you guys can skip the bit that's potentially boring and get on with the series. So, as we pointed out, this Prussian army is still about. I don't think they get replenishment in enemy territories, so although they may come at us again, I don't think we have to worry about it too much. How's my money looking? We had some issues with finances, didn't we? Yes, we're negative. I won't recruit some more men. So we've got Napoleon and Bernadotte rushing this way. Who did we leave? We had Massena sat in Dresden. I think we sent Ney back to Prague to replenish. So they've got Hanover over here with two armies. This is Mecklenburg, who we're at peace with, so that's not a problem. So that leaves Berlin open to us. The problem being where the bridges are, we don't really want to attack across the bridges. If I can cut off Berlin, that gets me a nice defensive line down the centre of Europe here. So comprised of Venice, Munich. Munich's not ideally placed, but Venice, Munich, Prague, Dresden, Berlin, and I can cut everything west up as I like at my leisure. So that's kind of the plan. I realise Berlin is their capital and they're really not going to be happy with me taking it, but I think that's likely the best way for carving up and prompting a reaction out of the Prussians, rather than trying to creep forwards. It also means if the Russians or the Austrians decide to come in, I've got a very solid defensive line. So we're going to move up. See, if we go to there, we can get intercepted. Both armies can get to here unpressured. Let's try that. Actually, hang on. Where's my spy? Where's my spy? I'm sure I had a spy. Agents. Mr. Spy. Oh, you're all the way over here. Okay. That's not so useful. I did need to move you towards the school. Get in there. How far can the spy walk? Not far enough to see what I want to see. Okay, my concerns are whether there's going to be an army on the way. We'll do this a bit at a time. Swedish army. Okay. Go cut off the trade route at the crossroads. Bernadotte can move up to support him. How's that make my money look? We're not making that much off of blockading this. Now, the other big problem we had was this navy down near Corsica. There's nothing I can do about the army. If I can take out the navy, we can blockade them there. The problem is, I don't know if I have sufficient firepower to take out Nelson. I really don't know if I can beat Nelson in a fight, especially as I haven't practiced naval battles or even tried a single naval battle on this mod yet. I guess there's one way to find out. Let's go park up outside and see what he has to say for himself. So I think as soon as I end turn, we know where that's going. Right, let's get my merchantman back out onto a trade node. That will sort my money to an extent. There we go. We're back in the black. Don't think there's a lot else I can do, although I do remember seeing a damaged mine. We will repair you. So I'm hoping someone will come and deal with this army. Looking at you here, Stuttgart. Come on. Play your part. Let's repair my star fort. Elite infantry, line infantry. Okay, well, 4 turns. We'll scrap that plan altogether, ignore me completely. Grenadiers. Nope, they can't make it. Well, that's mildly annoying. Ney's busy recuperating. I need to get this army. Otherwise we're probably going to end up in another siege. But there's nothing I can do about it this turn. I don't even have any cannon. I can't afford to go sit on this river. I'm not convinced we could hold these guys off if we tried to hold the river. The Star Fort was kind of integral to our defence. We're just going to have to risk another Star Fort battle. Okay, here comes the end turn button. This could be painful. Yes, okay, we will surrender Corsica. Wellesley! Leave my poor Garde Nationale alone. They took 44 men with them. And Britain hasn't attacked with its fleet. That's an interesting turn up for the books. Hang on. What? Its fleet's making a run for it, which means Wellesley's stuck. I need to deal with Nelson. Oh no, we're gonna have to go for a naval battle. We all know what I think of naval battles, and oh hello random Prussian army, where the hell did you come from? Saxon revolutionaries? Lovely. That's really what we wanted to be seeing. It does mean they've left Berlin exposed. Oh. They've intercepted us, despite us being within range of Napoleon. This could go extremely poorly. I am not at all confident about this fight, but if we can inflict some wounds on this, this should give Napoleon an easy win to take Berlin afterwards. if we don't manage it ourselves. Now then, what have we got? Chasseurs à cheval, hussars. Oh, we're very overwhelmed in the cavalry department. We've got horse-drawn artillery though, so that's nice and manoeuvrable. Now the question is, do I try and stick to the streets, lure their cavalry in and square? No, I remember we couldn't square in a lot of the streets because there wasn't the room. So we want to go open field, which is completely counterintuitive to what you would expect for dealing with cavalry. But such is the way of things. Right, so we've got our standard line infantry front line, backed up by the grenadiers second line, and the cavalry are going to sit very much at the rear. Right, let's go. And the 2 cavalry units right at the back. Looking good, boys. Let's have a look at the grenadiers, shall we? Stylish moustache of the year award going to this unit. They've all got one, and now they're getting ridden through by some cavalry. Now the enemy general is back here, which is a regiment of dragoons. They don't have a proper general. That could help us immeasurably. I'm trying to stay away from the town and keep out in the open, basically. Actually, looking at this, this might not be such a bad plan after all, because this hill here will protect us from a lot of artillery fire, at least in the initial manoeuvre to position. Right, let's accelerate this so we get into position. Just have to keep an eye for things sneaking around beside us, because we know what the AI can get like. So my artillery's got into position ahead of my infantry. That makes a change. I'm not used to having this horse-drawn artillery. Cavalry's finally managed to unsnag itself from the infantry, otherwise they would have been here sooner. You can see they kind of surf the back of the units. That just happens in the game in general. There's nothing specific to this mod. Right, are we expecting a Prussian blob on the other side of this hill? That is the question of the hour. Also, what the hell are you doing, 49th? You're on the far end of the line. Why are you walking in front of everybody? Oh, wheel! Okay. You're just showing off your formation marching. What are you doing? Oi! Cadet jumping the stone wall logic there. Go on, yeah, you, hurry up. Good. Right. Let's see, where do I want to sight my own artillery? Probably just there. Let's drive forwards. Now, where's the rise? Just here. I obviously don't want to deploy them and have them shoot through units, but if they get into position now, I'll avoid that tree. We'll have the general sit behind this farmhouse. I'd rather not see him go flying off his horse due to cannonball. As amusing as I'm sure you guys would find it. Hey Rasta, welcome to the stream. Alright, given how the general's unit is bouncing, I'm guessing there's something here and it's going to be a rather large blob of Prussians. It really doesn't like dealing with siege fights. There we go. Right, we'll give them a few minutes to get into position. Alright, let's have you two out on this wing. You two can stay more centralised, backed by the cannons. We'll have the cavalry push up. They're a bit more supporting. Okay, what we got here? Cavalry regiment running along the front of the line. Let's square it up. They're obviously coming in for somebody. We just haven't worked out who yet. Oh, brutally cut down by the square there. And back to regular formation. Oh, were you two shooting? That's not good. Wait. Back in formation. Have these guys form more of an angular line because it looks like things are pushing all the way around the right. I don't like that. Okay, cannon's not very well sighted for seeing those things over there. However, they can see this enemy artillery that hasn't bothered to deploy. So we will give them a nice shiny target. Oh, now that's the viewpoint we want. Hello. So apparently if you roll the mouse wheel after pushing insert, you can change the viewpoint. Someone kindly pointed that out in the last video. Where are they going on the minimap, look? They're miles away. Hey guys, you firing? No? Nope. They're not happy with that vision, apparently. Okay. We will go forwards ourselves. Where are those hussars? Come down here on the left. Oh, now you start shooting. They've already routed something. They must have hit the cannon. We won't point out that guy's not actually ramrodding the barrel, but... Oh! Watch out, Frenchman! Danger close! Yeah, maybe we'll stop them firing. Oh, he just obliterated a friendly unit. It's just a flesh wound, boys. Up you get. Carry on. You know, dust yourself off. Consider yourself having the full cannonball experience. I think we'll relimber these guys, they're not being very useful. Right then. Let's send the hussars in. Oh, apparently this is the lone horse at the back trying to catch up. Which way are you boys riding? Come on. There we go. Enemy front left. Front left. Left a little bit. No. Oh, okay. Let's see if we can find a guy that's actually attacking the right unit. This guy's stuck back there. Ah, here we go. Yeah, that's only horribly confusing. Come here, Prussians, stop running away. What's that over there? Lancers. Evil things. Keep my cavalry well away from those. Hang on, where's the general? General, catch up with the lines. Ah, they're all holding up in the middle, are they? Okay. Let's bring... Oh. Go on, bring them down. Dirty cuirassiers. Hey! Low-flying Prussian. Where are those hussars? You. Chase that unit down. Make sure they don't come back. Oh, wait, no. Oh crap, I've told them to leave square. This could end badly. They're in square, but they're not in square. Game seems equally as confused as I am. Right now, cannon, come here. I have a cunning plan just for you. If these infantry can get into position in front to hold it up. Let's put the grenadiers off to the side. Come on, cannon. Bring these grenadiers up. Hussars have chased them guys into destruction, that's good. What are they? They're lancers. Nope. Out, out, out. Lancers chew poor little horses into pieces. Right now, cannon. Unlimber. Let's have... Oh, oh. Got more enemy horses trying to pour in. Alright, you lot. Fire at will at these little... No, no, not that way. That way. Get down the road. Our gun's on the piss a little bit. Come on, man, reload it, quick. Here we go. This should be a good camera shot now. One cannonball. I'll learn to aim, guys, come on. Uh-oh. Canister. Get me out of this view. Please shoot these horses. Yep, those ones. Go on, go on, fire. We're going to need some grenadiers. Oh, those are the grenadiers. Charge! Let's have a look at how this canister goes just here. Ah, it follows one pellet. Sadly, we followed the one that didn't go anywhere near the enemy. Alright. Let's push this flank up, shall we? You slide into there. You get out of that square formation because you're probably taking huge amounts of canister fire in the corner. You get out of square. Let's bring you back. Alright, charge these other dragoons. Come on boys, hack them down. Let's block this gap with these grenadiers. How are these guys doing? Winning slightly. Munching their way through numerous Prussian units. Oh, the enemy's getting nice and close now. Come on boys, blast them. That's it. Yes. Oh, lovely. Let's mop up this flank. Get in there. You get in on them. Oh wait, that's grenadiers. No, 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 they're not broken. Oh, that's crazy ass charge. My grenadiers, come up on their flank. Where'd my cavalry go? Oh, you're out there. Okay, run them down. Make sure they don't come back. Right, cannons, you can definitely stop firing now. Square. Square. There we go, we've got the grenadiers in a crossfire. Charge them down and finish them. Hussars, mop up these guys. Alright, these two units spread across the front of the cannons. Cannons, you can limber up and run away.
Our men are running, sir!
Oh, that grenadier unit's finally had enough. It was fighting pretty much the whole Prussian army though. Right, shift you two this way. Hang on, where were those grenadier units that were told not to fire? Right, push these two in on their flank. You're chasing down that unit to make sure it doesn't rally. These guys are doing the same here. Looks like we're breaking them in most positions. In fact, the only one I can see left
men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
is that veteran musket battalion. Let's have a bit of a dramatic ending. We'll watch this from their perspective. Oh no. Frenchmen on all sides. Yup, they've had enough. They're gone. Oh, listen to that bayonet noise. Here comes the flank assault. Oh, butchery. Right now, who rallied? Someone rallied. Fusilier Battalion. We've got a couple of units in the area to intercept. My poor Grenadiers, the 7th Grenadier Regiment, down to 40 out of 246. They held off those Prussian forces for a very long time. Especially if we go have a look at the battlefield. This is their legacy. Look at the amount of Prussians in there. We'll definitely have to check their stats at the end. Which ones were they again? Just to make sure we know. 7th Grenadier. Okay. Where are they going? Are they hunting down the 7th Grenadier? That's a bit of a vendetta they've got. You lot, leave them alone. Oh, other things are rallying. Okay. Alright, boys. Blast them. Come on. Don't let us down with your terrible shooting from last week. I'll let you off. There's kind of a hill in the way. Oh look, we found some Prussians. Stab. Stab. Stabby stab stab stab. Okay, they are wavering. Let's dispatch this unit to chase them. Make sure they don't come back again. What we got over here? Right, we will send 2 units this way. Two units this way. Charge the dragoons. What could go wrong? Well, that horse has mastered the backwards shuffle. Slip and slide formation. Go! Oh no. Yeah, go on. That's it. Finish him off. Finish. Oh, right through the face. You're taking no prisoners there, sir. Right, what we got left? Cuirassiers. Oh, I'm glad people are enjoying the live stream quality being better than the YouTube one. That 60 FPS really does make a difference, despite what certain Ubisoft people will say, in my opinion. Oh, 30 feels more cinematic. Bollocks. Sort your hardware out. These grenadiers still running, yeah. We go see if we can rally them. General, go do something.
A glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Still chasing this unit down. Oh, brutal. Just catch up to them. Bit of bayoneting. The general. Yeah, it's the general. Can this mod work together with Darth mod? No, they both change the same things in completely different ways. Seriously?
The men are fatigued, sir.
I've got to
and
chase
must
this
rest a
guy?
while.
Ugh, right. Accelerated. General, chase that unit. No, not going to work. Alright, this unit's making for the map edge. It should all be over once they escape over the red line. Can't see anyone else that's rallied. Be a hidden unit somewhere, maybe? We'll give it a minute. They're all fleeing the field. All 10 men that survived in this unit. Concerned, casualties sustained. Well, that's one way of labelling it. Let's accelerate this a little bit, shall we? Go stab them. It'd be good if the sword actually connected with him, but you know what I mean. Hey, the rest are running this way? There we go. No, no, you run. You're chasing those guys instead, are you? Alright then. See, that's the unit that's still holding the game up, I think. Cannon, come here. I've got a special present for you. Had one of those nice little bugs where it can't quite get them to leave the field. Looks like they're glitching out on the hill. We bring our artillery up. Gonna make the cavalry come this way as well, just to be sure nothing untoward happens to my nice artillery.
Our men are running, sir,
Like that. What the hell just happened there? Hey Frenchman, are there some ninjas in this area? Come have a look. Nope, no sign of ninjas. Thoroughly confused. Ah, there we go. Right. 7th Grenadiers, where are you? Oh, it's not going to work like that, is it? Damn it. No, hang on, remaining. Grenadiers, there we go, so this will be the 7th, so they killed 239. Behind the unit Fusiliers line, the cavalry, another unit of veterans, and the magical blank unit of not a clue what the hell this unit is, which lost 3 people and killed 511. Apparently, ghosts are definitely on the battlefield, assassinating my cannons and killing a lot of the enemy.